live Q&A. Here we are on Friday, October 27th. Crazy, we're almost into November. And weather's holding up pretty good. I did see snow in Winnipeg today, though, interestingly enough. So anyway, we got YouTube, we got Instagram. Let's jump right into it. So first question that came in, sorry, I hit the desk there. First question that came in, what is a realistic price for a family of four to purchase in Toronto? So I do think that's subjective on the property type. I think that if we look at the average price for a home, and we still are, if you're looking at official numbers, we're looking at, let's say, September average price for a home, 1,100,000, just over 10,000, or 1,112,000, give or take. So I would say that's probably pretty average for like an entry level three-bedroom house, like three-bedroom either condo or townhouse, or kind of getting into that maybe semi-detached property. It really depends on the area, of course, and that's just, I would say, baseline. You're looking at just over $1 million to kind of get into there, but I would say probably between 1 million to 1.2 would be a realistic entry-level price for a family of four in the city of Toronto if you're looking to purchase, depending where, of course. And if you're looking for maybe a bigger house, then that number, I mean, could go as high as possible, but really that number would probably be somewhere in, I would say 1.5 will get you more of a bigger house for sure. So that's probably just starting point realistic. Next question, top three must have for condos. So I thought about this one a little bit. I have a few must haves, but let's go through kind of my top three. I would say the first one, location. I do think that when you are looking for a condo, I mean, number one thing is location, and that's why like condos are typically found around major city centers, around subways, transit, things like that. So location, number one, is it walkable? Because I do feel that in a condo you are living in your community, so it's really important that you have a great location, something that you really like. Layout, interestingly enough, I do think that it's important to have a spot for a TV. I know that sounds kind of weird, but that having that spot for a TV in the layout, and we're seeing a lot of the new condos, if they're really small, like you don't really have a spot for a couch and a TV, which sometimes gets a little bit strange if you want to put a TV in your property. So spot for a TV, nice layout, a functional layout, something that works. It doesn't necessarily have to have like a big dining room table for me, but I would say definitely a spot for a TV is always a good starting point. And then I think amenities are great, like great to have in the building. If you can have a nice gym, concierge, maybe like a roof deck, barbecue deck, things that you can access that are an extension of the condo where you don't really necessarily have to leave the building to get to. Those are always great. And I would add in a bonus. I mean, this actually should be number one and definitely something you check into when looking to purchase a condo. A well-run building, great management and solid financials. So if the status is reviewed by the lawyer, they're good with the financials of the building and nothing impending, things like that. So those I think are super important. And you could also add in like reputation of the building. So some buildings have better reputations than others, also definitely important. So what did you like about the mastermind yesterday? So yesterday I went to the Agent Confidential Live mastermind. It was really great. A lot of amazing speakers, and I felt every speaker had actually something I found really interesting is, first of all, every speaker does or operates their business a little bit differently, and they're all super great at a few different things, but they're all like, they all had their own I guess you could say like thing. So one person was better at YouTube, or one person was more on YouTube, one person was more on Instagram. A lot of great agents discussing all the different tactics and things like that. AI, all that stuff was discussed, and I thought it was great, like hearing people's different perspectives. One cool thing about this business is you can run it any way you want, and you can use, there's so many tools available for realtors to be successful, and if you're using them well and smartly, they could be great for your business efficiency and productivity as well. So really cool to see everyone's different thoughts and everyone's different like in these masterminds. The other thing that's great is people share their ideas and how they're using and implementing these ideas, which is the biggest piece of it, which I think is great. So anyway, I really enjoyed it, learned a ton, and definitely have a ton of ideas to implement. So hopefully you'll see better stuff on my YouTube channel, on Instagram, TikTok, we'll add that in, YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn, blog posts. We'll try to connect with all that stuff. And I already do use a good amount of AI when it comes to things like video editing and things like that, but can definitely use it to be more productive along the way. So that's your live Q&A. Hope everybody has an awesome weekend and enjoy this last little wave of sun out there. It's really nice, so go enjoy it.